are these real vaginas you've reconstructed? Or these?
No. Okay. So should we talk about that?
Yes.
That paper.
We're looking at about 48.
Show it to your camera.
Show it to your camera.
Are we allowed?
Yeah, there you go.
There's no names on here. There's no HIPAA violation. So this is just vaginas.
It's a bunch of vaginas. Okay, so this was a really, you have interesting experiences.
These are some nice vaginas, by the way.
Those are female vaginas, or those are?
Those are cisgendered women's vaginas, meaning vaginas like you may have.
Okay.
I would enjoy any of these vaginas. I'm just saying, these are good vaginas.
I may have. It's like circle what we have.
Well, you know what's interesting?
Like, when I saw it, it looked like the alphabet. I was like, what is that?
When that piece of paper is not on your podcast, it's on my refrigerator. Okay. In my
tell
kitchen.
Us the story
and
of this paper.
I'll tell you a story. And when that's on my refrigerator, when like people come over, women invariably go over there and they pick out their vagina. Like it's a game for them. And I never intended it. I just think it's a cool piece of paper with 40 vaginas on it. So I hang it on the refrigerator. But yeah, they'll go over there, they'll pick it out, start talking about it, and then you get to know your friends a little bit better.
Dude, I tell you what, like before we started recording, I was telling you earlier.
It says no.
So I was I've been on Bumble. And I've swiped, and I get in this habit of just swiping right there. Remotely attractive. I can deal with the details later.
You are never on Bumble. Stop lying.
I'm just saying, ever. But like on Tinder and Bumble and Hinge, I'll just swipe. And if it's kind of someone who I think is maybe kind of cute, I can work the details out later on. If I actually once we match, if it works or not.
Sorry.
All right, now the party champagne
We were
is
looking at
popping.
vaginas, so you know.
Pop those bottles.
But I have
on point.
I have connected with a number of transgender women.
Really?
That I had no idea until we had chatted. I was like, I mean, there's just unreally beautiful transgender women.
Yeah.
And and there's some that are in transition and whatnot. And it's always really interesting because, man, the ability to create that femininity is it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So the fact that you can take a penis and change it and make it something of one of these 50 vaginas is pretty unreal. And they have the ability to have an orgasm. That's fucking game changer.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now those vaginas, the story behind this is
those vaginas.
On the
that's so awesome.
Those vaginas.
Sorry, that's just like,
we're not even at the club. Now those vaginas over there, they're thirsty. So
last night we asked him if since he makes so many, does he still get excited about?
Oh, of course you got to.
You're not gonna.
Got to.
I mean, here's the thing: it almost seems like your sensors are heightened by the fact that you can create anything. You're like a step above everybody else right now.
Well, thank you.
Don't see anything else.
I feel like if you have taken them apart and made them, you do have a next level understanding of the situation there.
Now, do you have a lot of girlfriends? I mean, not like that you're dating, or maybe that too, but like friends who are like, "Can you fix my vagina?"
Oh yeah, I got friends. I always give them a friends and family discount. Yeah. I've done a lot of a number of my friends labiaplasties. Yeah.
Someone's asking for herself.
It's like a mommy makeover.
So curious.
No, she's too young to need anything for herself, but it's like a mommy makeover for the vagina, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't even have to be someone that's like giving birth or whatever. Some women have larger labia, and it's sort of in fashion to kind of like be low profile and kind of corner well like a sports car, and not everyone is into having rims,
Well,
so it's
into what? Having rims?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
That makes sense.
So you went from vaginas to cars, and it was just like.
I said low profile.
Got me a little confused.
But I have worked with lots of teenagers, young dancers, girls, whatever.
Yeah.
And I have had students. They ask me a lot of questions, and I have had a student ask me before. She was very nervous to be intimate with her. She was like 17. She was like, I'm really nervous for him to see it because I have an outie.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's not going to fucking care. But, I mean, he doesn't.
And he's probably not going to last that long.
I'm like, she's like,
it's going to be over before you know it. It's going to be just fine.
She was saying,
outie, but what?
So you know how like the I call it a hamburger.
Okay, so
She
just
got a
look at
hanger.
it.
hanger.
Yeah,
Bernie?
show me
Well, where
Natalie, what?
the
Like a
inside-
hastily packed suitcase.
Well, like the
I've seen quite a few vaginas, and I've never been like, oh, that's an outie.
well,
That's an innie.
because you're a guy. So the girls though they see each other because as dancers you change in front of each other, whatever.
What's considered an outie here?
I don't know what would be there, but it's like when they're standing.
There's like 50 vaginas.
I know, but those are like kind of open. These girls are tight, like they're kind
I
of
think
standing there, and the outside. Is
They have
like,
big labia.
Yeah, so they're uncomfortable.
So it's like,
And
so it's like
there's-
the female version of hanging balls.
I guess I don't know what it is either.
What?
But I guess.
Dangly balls.
But they're 17
yeah,
and they
that's like
haven't
an
had
older thing.
babies.
All right.
But that would be somebody who would maybe come
it's-
to you and ask you young. Like I am very insecure about this.
Yeah,
Can
we
you fix it.
We fix it all the time. So not only do we do transgender surgery, we instead of Crane Center for Transgender Surgery, we should be called like Crane Genital Beautification.
Dude, so can I
I
just
think that's
can I just come to
amazing.
Austin and hang out with you like
Yeah.
we go on Friday nights? Because
Yeah.
I feel like
Road trip.
I feel like right now, like a Friday or Saturday night with you would be like a fucking party on another level.
Well, of course.
insanity.
What else are you going to do on a Friday night? Yeah, let's come down anytime.
Dude, count me in on that one
Yeah,
for sure.
and so no, I've done labiaplasty for friends. I've done labiaplasty for people I've never met before. We have a spa called Transcend Med Spa
Mhm.
that is open to the trans community. It's open to every person
Yeah.
that wants
we
anything.
definitely need to go down there.
I have 40 or
sure.
50 friends that go see Natalie Yingling at Transcend Med Spa, and she does Botox, filler, all kinds of PRP for the face, microneedling,
Yep.
hair restoration, and we've just started offering. And we do labiaplasty, clitoral hood reduction, vaginal rejuvenation. We just started offering the O shot.
Oh, I'm very familiar with that. That's no, that's a great thing. I used to have a
Yeah.
regenerative medicine clinic. I'm very
Oh,
familiar with
nice.
that for sure. That's awesome. The O and the P shot.
Yeah, that's right. And so, actually, 2 days ago, we just performed the O shot on my friend Tasha, who, she has no kind of sexual dysfunction.
This is such a cool procedure.
It's
tell,
cool
yeah, tell
procedure.
about this. This is really cool.
Yeah, I was just like, she wanted to see what enhanced orgasms are like. Knowing Tasha, she probably has really good orgasms. I've never been a part of one, but I'm guessing. And she wanted to
If
see
she is pretty,
if there was
you
more.
can set me up with her, and I will find out for you. I'm just
She's
saying.
hot. I tell you, yes.
Yeah.
Come to
I like this.
Look,
This is good. This is good.
come to Austin, and I will 100%
Oh my
set
God.
you up with Tasha. If you wait 3 weeks, her O shot might have taken
You know
taken
what?
effect.
I am. We're exchanging numbers.
All right.
I'll be there in 3 weeks. Count that in, dude.
If Tasha's listening,
Tasha.
Poor
keep-
Tasha.
Poor Tasha.
keep
What are you
Friday
talking
open.
about?
Come on,
Hey, he's
man.
good
Don't
looking.
talk
He's
shit
Puerto
about
Rican.
him.
Come
This
on.
is Tasha's luckiest day.
Yeah,
This is going to be
exactly.
better when I gave her the O shot.
There you go.
It's true.
Tasha's luckiest.
Tasha,
Yeah.
Tasha, you have a
Tasha,
Puerto Rican.
that's
She's
right.
gonna love-
Thank
he's-
you.
he's like,
Thank you.
He's jacked. He's Puerto Rican. He's
Come
part
on.
cyborg.
That's right. It's like
You know,
Iron
like
Man.
what else do you want?
Thank
You're
you.
like the Puerto
Thank
Rican
you.
Schwarzenegger, like from Terminator. Like,
I
and
love
then
him.
we got
I love
the
him.
the Austrian representation here.
That's right.
If you can do the accent, and it'll be like Cyrano de Bergerac, right?
I feel
you do
like
the
it.
accent, and
Oh,
you
that's so funny.
work the
That's so
cyborg
funny.
part of it. No,
Austin, 3
Tasha's
weeks.
hot.
I'm there.
Yeah.
My
So-
cheeks hurt.
so-
No more Bumble for you.
No,
You just get Tasha.
after learning stuff, I mean, more Bumble, but this O and the P shot too, right?
Tasha got the O shot, and so we threw
I
something
want
up.
to see Tasha now.
Well, we could have her up.
Yeah, we should. We can have
could-
her up. I'll be there one
Oh.
time. We'll give her a good date, and we'll have her down here.
No,
You know what?
Don't
Are-
get to go. She's coming back with him.
I like this.
Are we allowed to like phone a friend on this show?
Of
Yeah.
course we are.
Let's call Tasha.
Dude,
You want to?
I love
Yeah, can we call Tasha?
this.
All right,
It's
let's
gonna
call.
take
Dude,
just
Are you
going to
do it, Spider?
Yeah, we'll get.
Here, give Spider the
He
number.
said
He'll
it
do it.
takes a minute. Hold on.
That
He'll
is
take a
all.
minute.
You got to text her, tell her we're about to
Call
call her.
Tasha.
on her.
Tasha.
So-
Oh no, let's not text her at all. Let's just
Yeah,
let's just
let's
call
call
her.
her.
All right.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
surprise
this
I got her.
So
I got her number. I'm probably not supposed to
phenomenal.
read it right now.
we can
correct?
We can block it off.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll
Oh, you can block it.
Yeah,
All right,
we'll
here
bleep
it comes.
that out.
Ready?
It's not live. So it's
This
good.
is so good.
It's 505.
Poor girl.
This is what you get when you're friends with me.
Dude, I'm just
Tough
saying,
shit.
this
You
is
get an
so
O shot,
good.
but we're gonna call you on a podcast. Fuck you.
I fucking love this. Oh my
505.
God, I love this. This
Oh
is
my
so
God.
good. Holy shit. This is so good.
We should do this once a month.
Dude,
Hey,
For sure.
You got an invitation.
come
anytime.
on. Really?
Dude, this could be a
Yeah.
great segment, a sexual
Yeah.
health segment. This would
Oh
be
my
legit.
gosh.
In Dallas and Fort Worth, where we're at, to be able to have that kind of conversation.
Yes.
These will be real questions that you know
And
all
we
the
can
time.
call random people
can.
that I've
That'd be
done
so
shit on.
I like this. And you know what?
Oh,
I can
yeah.
try out the vaginas you create.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
good. I'm just
Get in
saying.
there.
I'm just
We're like
there.
Puerto Rican approved. Can you pass the test? You thought the hurricane hit Puerto Rico hard. that was a bunch of Shirley Temple bullshit. Here comes a monsoon. The Puerto Rican pirate.
I like the way this is going. This is so fucking funny.
Oh my God, Tasha's
Oh my
not
God.
answering.
Tasha.
Yeah,
She's
it's
scared.
coming from a random number, so we might not.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
Might have to text her.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Oh my God, you.
So
This is definitely
while
worth
we
the texting.
wait to hear from her,
Please leave your message for
No.
can you?
answer your phone? I'm calling you, and I'm on a podcast.
So funny.
So while we're waiting, tell us about your O-Shot Tasha experience.
Okay, O-Shot Tasha experience. Tasha, she's such a wonderful person, and she deserves to have amazing orgasms.
Every
so-
woman should.
Every woman should. And so I was like, hey, you want an O-Shot? And she goes, yeah. And so she said, okay, call again.
Call again.
Yes, that's what's up right there. Okay, so we got to hold the Tasha thing till we get on the phone
Yeah.
because this will be good. This is good.
Hello.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hi.
Hi, Tasha.
Hi,
Tasha. You're on the air.
So it's
Oh, hello,
it's Curtis.
hello everyone.
I'm on a podcast called Too Posh, and they've got like hundreds of thousands of downloads, and now you're on it too.
Oh, well, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
So we're excited to have you on. We were talking about the recent O-Shot.
Well, Tasha, first and foremost, I want to tell you hi and tell you that we have a very handsome, very hot and sexy co-host, and he is Puerto
I
Rican.
like the way this is going.
And he's
already.
Oh,
name is
my God.
Bernie.
Oh my God.
So Tasha, this is Curtis again.
Yes.
I'm sitting. Your name came up because it turns out Bernie, this Jack Puerto Rican that's part cyborg. I'll explain that later. Was like
True story.
wanting a date, and I go, well, I got this girl Tasha that's, we supercharged her in the clinic on Thursday.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
and she's
Yeah,
ready to try it out. And
Thursday.
I'm looking at this guy. I feel like he could get it done.
I'm just saying, we're giving
Oh,
we're
we-
giving it 3 weeks, Tasha, till it really sets in, and then we have a date. I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay. I'm down with that. I'll be supercharged by then.
You'll be
I
turbocharged.
got the ultimate wingman
Yeah.
right here. Ultimate-
Yeah.
So you're gonna. He lives in Dallas. He's gonna need a place to stay. How are we gonna do that, Tasha?
I think, well, we can always stay at the Fairmont and like glass shattering orgasms. There's a lot of glass to shatter in there.
Glass shattering
Dude.
orgasms. That's what I advertised. Tasha is gonna have glass shattering orgasms. I want
love
you to
this.
blow out the Fairmont.
I-
Make it a fucking convertible.
I love you. I don't know, yeah.
Tasha.
We're gonna create hurricane, like hurricane winds,
Hurricane
shattering
level
glass.
winds.
So just saying.
Levels that
my
Puerto Rico has never seen.
Oh my God, this
I
is
love
so
When you say
awesome.
I
when you
love
say a Jack Puerto Rican, like, sign me up.
She's such a good sport.
She is a good sport.
Bernie, what are you, like 6'2"?
I'm 6'1".
You're 6'1". You're
Oh
what? Two.
my
You're
God.
Oh my God.
6'1", 215. What's your body fat? Like 5%?
It's like 7%.
7%.
Little off-season right now, but yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, what's up?
Daddy.
I will send
We got a
pictures.
Puerto Rican poppy in the house.
We will send pictures. We will send pictures.
Puerto Rican poppy. I like that.
The Puerto Rican pirate's coming to
Oh
get
my
you.
God, this is so. Arr.
Oh my goodness.
I love him so
Tasha,
much.
I
That's one way to wake.
I love your personality. She's just so cool about it. I love it.
You got to come on the next time he's on. You got to
Please.
come with us.
Do you want to come with me to the next podcast? We're going to do it once a month.
Yeah, I would love to.
This is good times. Good
That's
times.
awesome.
That is so fucking funny.
Oh my God. So Tasha, how was the O-Shot? Was it painful?
No, not at all. So we did some topical lidocaine, and then the only little pinch was the lidocaine shot. And after that, Curtis would say, "I'm going to inject you." And I said, "Okay, anytime now." And he's like, "Already doing it." So I didn't
Unfortunately,
feel
I've been there.
I've been there. And so walk us through it. So it's PRP, right?
Yep, platelet-rich plasma.
So you do a blood draw.
Draw blood. It's got a bunch of growth factors in it.
You spin it in a centrifuge, separate all the good shit from the bad shit from the good stuff.
You see how smart he is, Tasha?
Smart dude.
And then when you're injecting, where do you inject?
You inject adjacent to the clitoris, right along the clitoral nerves, which I dissect out twice a week to do a phalloplasty. I know exactly where they are.
You've been there a couple times.
Oh yeah,
just a couple.
So the interesting thing, like reconstructing, deconstructing genitalia, makes you really good at doing the O shot. Like I don't know of another provider in the O shot that's dissected out more clitoral nerves than me.
Yeah,
no, right where it is. So you inject right along the clitoral nerve. Then they get another shot at the G spot. So
you just said we're going to talk about that in a second because we've had the conversations about the myth and whatnot of the G spot. So finish this one.
But yeah, finish this one.
We
want to
talk about
film
this.
it as he goes into the ocean.
Yeah, it's super simple, Tasha. Like besides all our bantering and hanging out and that picture that we took where I'm from your vantage point where I'm leaning on your knees and Natalie's
where's that picture
right
at?
over my shoulder.
See this picture?
Am I allowed to show that picture, Tasha?
You can show that picture.
Okay.
And listen, Tasha, in 3 weeks, I'm going to see a lot more than just.
Yeah. Okay, look.
Get in there. Wow.
She'll be supercharged.
I'm showing a picture. Those are Tasha's knees and the little blanket and me in between.
Tasha, you are gorgeous.
She has beautiful knees. And then
Dude, that's a fucking funny
and then
picture,
Natalie
dude.
right over my shoulder.
Oh my gosh.
It was a hilarious picture. I wanted to post it, but then we had to be a little professional.
You know what? Maybe we should post it, Tasha.
Y'all should totally post that. That's a funny picture.
So
You know, it's in good taste. You got a little bare knee. Show
Got a
more
little
than that on West 6th, you know?
I know, exactly. I've shown more in my lifetime.
Oh, you can post that?
Yeah, we can post it.
Yeah. Okay, so
I think it's worth posting.
continue.
Yeah, keep going.
It looks like I'm delivering your baby.
It does.
That's all right.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so you inject.
Yes, inject along the clitoris, the clitoral nerves, inject the
Talk
G
about the
spot,
O-shot.
and then we're all done.
Was that simple?
Yeah, it only took like 20 minutes.
Wow.
So,
including all the numbing and whatnot.
okay. So, what was the rationale? We understand the rationale behind it. So, was it that you, Curtis, just said, "Hey, do you want to do this?" Or were you feeling like your orgasms weren't where you wanted them to be? So, you'd heard about it, or what was the what was the story behind where you finally pulled
Bernie
the
can
trigger
help with
to
that.
do it? I definitely could help with that. But
Yeah,
So-
go ahead, Tasha.
Okay, so it was offered to me by Curtis. They're just starting to do it. I really don't have any true dysfunction. I've never been a squirter, which I hope this helps that along.
we were just talking about that.
So
I love
I
you
just
already.
wanted-
I love you. So,
basically, I just wanted to increase my orgasms. It's supposed to make you wetter. So I thought I'd give it a try and see if it
you just did it?
enhanced my sexual pleasure.
You just did
Yes!
it.
I did it on Thursday.
Okay. So, all right. That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting.
Bernie is in love with you already.
I am. I'm
He's like, I love
interested to
you.
see how the squirting thing
Tasha,
will
I've
work out.
never seen Bernie like this before. I've known him about an hour,
Maybe.
but I've never seen
That's
him
right.
like
This is a
before.
first for me in front of him.
I've only
for
known
sure.
him an hour.
Well, we have known him for a very long time, and he's pretty smitten right now.
Yeah. He's in love.
I mean, I got vaginas all in my face here.
Come up to Austin. I'll be waiting.
Oh, promises.
Oh no, she is a woman of her word. This is gonna happen.
That's
oh my
what I like
God,
to
this
hear.
is amazing.
This is so funny. I love it. So, all right. So,
I will send
Supposedly
a
it lasts a whole
videographer.
year, so you have a whole year to get up here.
no, well, good because we'll be there in 3 weeks or a month, so it's fine.
And she's coming here every month.
That's right.
Yeah,
You
she's
gotta
gonna
come.
be on the show.
This would be a good segment. This will be a fucking great
This is
segment.
a great segment.
Because here's the deal. The reality is that people have questions and they're always embarrassed to talk about it. They're always embarrassed. I mean, people are, it's a little more easy to talk about sex now, even transgender stuff now, but there are still questions. We have listeners who will email or message us questions that they they're just, we talk so freely, as you clearly see. It's very organic in our conversation and chemistry, but we say stuff that people are wondering and thinking, and they wish they could ask it. And so that's what's so great about this. So I think the segment here about sexual health, that's a fucking legit segment.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing about it. It's not until you're like in your 30s that you, I mean, in your 20s, you're just fucking everything. You're just having sex for the most part. It's not until you get in your 40s and even past that to your 30s to your mid to late 30s to where you really know what the fuck you like. And for my 40s, I know exactly what I love. And I know it works well.
And he loves Tasha right now.
Tasha, I've given you the O shot. I've given you a 6'1" Puerto Rican.
That's fine, you know, it's gonna be good.
Hey, I just sent you a picture of him to send to her.
You what?
Which one did you send her?
I didn't know the package deal, but
why didn't
it's
you
a
get
good
it?
package
Did you get
deal.
it?
It's a good package deal. No, let me send you a better one than that
No,
one.
this is a great
If you're
picture.
gonna send her a picture,
Let Bernie decide.
let me send her a picture
Bernie.
of like her.
I decided for
Hold on,
him.
Bernie,
Tasha.
yeah, no, I love you, but you know that they're gonna fucking pick the right
No,
shit.
that's not the right one.
Yeah,
if I'm gonna send one that's gonna be impressive, let me send you one that's gonna impress her. Hold that thought.
Tasha, it's so
send the
nice
one.
to meet you. And I
Yes.
can't wait to meet you in person.
No
Me
joke.
too. Me too. I'm definitely more excited than they are. I promise you. So.
And I'm glad you answered so
I
you could
know,
give us
that's
your
awesome.
O-Shot experience.
So am I trying to send her like a sexy shot or just a face
Let me
shot?
see
What do you
what
want?
you're sending.
Tasha, what kind of picture do you want?
I already sent the right
Nudes.
one.
both. I need to know what kind of face I'm getting, and I need to know what kind of package I'm getting.
All right, hold on.
Hey.
The package one, you're going to have to wait to see till we're
Oh, it's a surprise,
I
Tasha.
promise you,
You're going to have to wait.
you will not be disappointed at all. But here, I'm going to send Curtis. I'm going to send you these right here, and you can send them to her.
Okay.
So-
I'm going to send you. Apparently, my iPhone 3 is having trouble downloading.
I cannot believe you have that
I'm
phone.
not. Look at that thing.
All right, Curtis, what's your
retro.
number?
6.
Hold on. So, yeah, we'll
edit it
block
out.
all
Oh,
this out.
603.
He's like, I don't want everyone calling right now. This is not good.
Everyone already does. The entire trans community. knows my phone number.
613. What is that?
603.
What is 603?
New Hampshire.
All right. That's like the most
Easy enough,
easiest
yeah.
fucking number in the world. 603. All right. There you go.
I
Okay.
want a picture of Tasha too.
We're
I need
making
Yeah,
to
shit.
see
Tasha,
Is it Tasha, is it okay if I show him your Instagram?
Yeah, for sure.
All
All right.
right.
I'll do
I like
that.
Tasha.
Nice.
Tasha's
I like
dope.
Tasha too.
Tasha is awesome.
I love you, Tasha. I haven't met you yet.
We do too. We love you for different reasons. Though.
What's your Instagram? We'll block it out.
Oh,
A-N-D or
Yeah, all
N?
all one word.
I like your
Yeah.
name.
There
Ooh,
you are.
Meow.
wow, you are gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I'm following you right now.
I'm
Podcast
following
following
you
her
too.
right now.
There you are. You can see her-
God.
Oh, she is so beautiful.
Holy shit.
Ber-
This
Bernie-
is one way to wake up from a nap. I was like, who is calling from Dallas, and why are they ruining my nap?
Bernie gonna do more than ruin your nap.
Well, we're very glad you
I'm gonna
answered.
I'm gonna put you to sleep. I
Oh
swear.
my God.
Right.
All right.
You guys
There
are
you
like
go.
perfect.
I know. Right?
Oh my God, stop
good.
right now.
It's good stuff.
This is
Right,
crazy.
right, boo boo. What's up?
You're insane.
Right, bae. What's up?
Oh my God.
All right, I just
Well-
followed you on Instagram. Curtis has some pictures.
So, you know,
Go
we
there.
have always planned on doing a dating
So
podcast for
Yeah.
Bernie.
How
I had no
No.
idea this was going to
Yeah,
turn
we just
into
found
it.
it.
they go on a date and then they both come up here and both give their perspective.
Yes.
No holds barred.
No
You get to
holds
say
barred.
whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, here's the great thing
No
about
holds
it. I'm all
barred.
about it.
Right?
I'm all about it. We can talk about my cock, and we can talk about
What the fuck?
vagina. We can talk all that stuff. We can talk about the O shot, the P shot, because I guarantee you that would be one of the highest
Well, and I
rated
want
shows.
Tasha to say what she thinks of
Yeah.
the date.
All right.
Oh, yeah, the whole
this
thing.
is good.
So the date, you know how, no pressure, Bernie.
I feel zero pressure.
But I don't
None.
mean that. I'm talking about the entire date. You know
Like,
how big
I
I
don't
am
feel
on that.
pressure
She's trying
from.
to make you feel pressure.
No, clearly, I don't feel pressure. It's already been set in a good tone right now. I know how to handle myself. It'll be good. I'm confident in my ability to sexually please.
Oh my
I feel good. I feel good. And I know she has an O shot. I mean, it's already been set. Tone has been set. It's gonna be fun. If anything, it's gonna be a fun date no matter what.
It will be fun.
That's all right.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm looking forward.
I'm sure you got shit to do, Tasha, but thank you for answering.
Go back to your
So
nap.
much. Thank you.
So nice
Bye,
meeting
guys.
you. Bye,
Bye, Tasha.
I love you.
Oh my god.
That's got to be the funnest show I think we've ever done together
I
so
told
far.
you guys.
That was
It's
fantastic.
so fucking funny. Oh my god.
Where do we go from here?
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
No,
let's get to the-
Wait. I think we're gonna do our segment
Yeah.
because they fit right into it.
yes.
And
I'm with you.
since Curtis is coming up here once a month,
Yeah.
we have so many more questions. But right now, I think we need to do our segments.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you? Never mind. I got it.
Which one? All
Party
right.
with Miss Polly.
It's time to party with Miss Polly. The modern day doctor.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited about this whole deal right now.
Hold on. Am I? Wait, this is
This one.
this one.
Mhm.
Okay. Hold on. What sex move went viral lately that includes coconut? Miss Polly says, laugh out loud, oh my. So the sex tip that is going viral is if you are on top during penetrative sex, you should spell the word coconut with your hips. I suppose you
What?
could spell any word and just put your hips in it. Gyrations can be very pleasurable. Just be careful not to be too exuberant. You don't want to damage anything.
So then there's no explanation.
And then the whole internet is trying to spell coconut after this sex move went viral.
What?
How do you spell coconut?
So
Are there
go
3
ahead.
C's
Show-
or 2?
At this, at this point, I think the girl's gonna be fine with that. As many C's as you
Okay,
want to
but
put
it
in spell
makes-
coconut.
Yeah, you're not going to be like, that's misspelled. You're
Oh,
going to have
shit.
to get down.
Let me try again. Hold on a second.
I really thought you were someone else.
My bad. Sorry about that.
I almost peed. But if you do like COCU.
Wait, hold on a second. If anyone's watching, hold on. Spell it again. Hold on.
Yeah.
Spell that for our YouTube. Listen, anyone who thinks Marcella's attractive, watch her spell coconut with her hips. Do it. No. Go ahead.
yeah. Stop now.
But I'm sitting like crisscross.
That's
Hold
okay.
on.
Trust me. Eddie.
Holy shit.
Marcella, you slut. Oh my God.
Okay. now spell verisimilitude. Can you spell entrepreneur?
It's like a spelling bee.
How about supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Keep going, Marcella. Dude, that's so
Wait,
funny.
you know the WAP when
Oh
she
my
says
God,
the,
that's so fucking funny.
Wait,
wet ass
That's
pussy.
so
Wait, and then she says, "Wait, you know what I saw is this girl saying on the wet ass pussy song? She's like, I'm gonna ride his dick and then spell my name, but my name would be long. M-A.
But that's the point. That's the point.
I don't think there's any guy who's going to be questioning or worried about, hey, you're taking a long time spelling your names here.
I
Can
don't
you
think
slow
you
down?
spelled
Was that an M or an N? I'm not following.
Do it again. Respell it.
Yeah,
Respell it. That's so fucking funny.
But she says that.
Oh my God. That's
so it
okay.
reminds me of that.
My initial, like, what the fuck was so taken back by the fact of you, like,
Yeah, 'cause
demonstrating it.
Yeah,
Like, that's
no.
legit. Like, you know what?
see.
Let's do a spelling bee. I'm just saying,
I
guys.
just realized the relationship we have because I was very uncomfortable.
Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. So read the question again because I lost it from your twerk. And if anybody watched this on our YouTube, you saw Marcella a lot of twerking the alphabets or whatever the fuck she just did. It was a good twerk. Oh my God, Marcella, that was so funny.
What sex move went viral lately that includes coconut?
So my best friend, he,
Where
check
is
this
this
out.
going?
So,
Spells coconut?
no. So you said involving coconut, right?
Uh-huh.
So he
Oh.
went on a date with a girl.
She spelled coconut.
No,
Oh.
it's coconut oil, but coconut oil. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, no. So this girl was the time of the month, and she was their first date, and so it's getting hot and heavy, and
Uh-huh.
they're hooking up, and it's enjoyable for him. All right, and she's on her period,
Uh-huh.
so they can't have. She's not gonna have sex. I mean, once you've been dating someone, I don't care about that stuff. It doesn't
I'm
bug
like,
me
who
at all.
cares about that?
Well, I mean, on a first date,
Oh,
for the most part,
well,
I still wouldn't care. But
Yeah.
I was just like, it's okay. So, but what she ended up doing was getting coconut oil, rubbing it on his dick, and then she rubbed her clit on his cock, and he came that way. It was like, hey, you
Like-
just said a story of sex, coconut. That was a fucking good.
That makes
He's
Like,
sense.
I've had. This is gonna be weird. I had someone ride me without riding me. Does that make sense? Like
No.
instead of actual penetration. It was. How the fuck do I even explain it?
It was like she was in the air.
No, she
levitated.
No, it was a front to back thing where my shit was laying across my stomach and she was going back and forth.
So like dry humping.
I guess it wasn't dry.
Oh, that's true. I don't know. I'm so confused how that would work. So, but you know, some of the Twitter comments says when she spells coconut wrong, when he wants to spell coconut, but you have dyslexia.
Oh my God, that's funny. Spell it again. Spell it
I
again.
don't think you got it right. So, anyways, y'all can all try the coconut trend, ladies. You're just making
that's
circles.
So funny. Just
Yeah, that's
fucking
what
do it good, guys.
But
We
who
don't
came
care.
up with that? Like, who figured that
I mean,
out?
I think with a lot of
what I'm seeing is it was a Kenyan thing.
yeah.
So now, okay, the question. Read it one for the 15th time. Read the question again.
The viral coconut trend. What is it?
So I mean, it's for sex trend, right, or just trend?
It's a what?
It said sex trend or is trend?
Uh,
Because it could have been sex. You were writing.
sex move went viral lately that includes coconut.
So here's the question for guys, we did the question too, right? But girls, like, I mean, when you guys are, I mean, when you're sucking someone's dick, is it something like you do it a certain way? Like guys, they've been the whole thing to do the alphabet on some chick's clit, right? I've heard that before. I just enjoy doing it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'll speak Japanese
Yeah.
and Chinese all the same. I'm very
learning
fluent.
new languages.
I'm like fluent, bilingual for sure. But what was that? Did you just do that?
Yeah. I was rolling my R's
But
for you.
is there a difference?
That's the way Cardi B does
That
it.
was, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, did I just turn and hear Cardi B in our studio? Is there like something for women when you're blowing someone? Is there like a unique thing? Because I've got some horrendous blowjobs and I've had some great blow. Yes, there's not all blowjobs are not good. Just
well,
because
why were they horrendous?
Well, because
Teeth?
they're like, no, the teeth are okay. You can I can handle a little teeth in a blowjob.
I mean, you can only have such a big mouth. I guess it depends on the size of your penis.
No, it's not a matter of no. I think that's a matter of someone knowing what they're doing. The
yeah,
same
I'm
way,
with Bernie
right?
on this
In there,
one.
same thing.
Yeah.
If someone's going down on you, there's people who just do it horrible, right?
I have not had that experience.
You never had anyone do it bad?
No, but I haven't.
Have you had a lot of sex?
I haven't been with a lot of people.
You what?
I haven't been with a lot of people.
If you could count it,
I like how you like say
So
you
PC.
people. That makes me think there's some non-people.
what
Like
do
you
we-
emphasize, I haven't been with a lot
Yeah.
of people.
I mean, what do we not know,
However,
Marcella?
there are a lot of aliens.
I'm just
that
saying.
I've
I'm just
been
saying.
with, and
So illegal
alien
aliens.
sex.
Big fan of
It's
dolphins.
unique.
They got like
try
6
it.
tongues.
I'm just saying. But no, I'm serious. Like, you know,
I
yes.
mean, what would if they just like maybe lay their tongue there and don't move? I don't
Yeah,
know.
like someone
Weird.
who
That's
just,
not
I've seen someone
There are
like,
absolutely bad blowjobs.
yeah, there's some horrible
100%.
blowjobs. where-
what are they? Like
a bad
what happens?
blowjob
Yeah.
is someone who just lets you put your dick in their mouth
Right.
and there's no tongue movement like underneath the shaft. That's a fucking bad blowjob.
But why do you think that happens? They don't like
Because they don't know what they're
ass?
doing. And yeah, like some people just do the act of it. And they're not enjoying it. There's nothing to it, that part. But someone who
Makes sense.
enjoys the act of it, they're enjoying it. You can feel it and you can feel it.
Yeah.
In every part of it.
It's an
I would
energy.
assume
There's
so.
an energy to
Exactly.
it. you know?
It's about passion.
Right.
100%.
I you know, a girl asked me once, "How do you give a?" I don't know why she asked me this. She said, "How do you give a good blowjob?" And I should have said, "I don't know. I've never done one. Ask someone that has." But she asked me, and I actually answered. It only dawns on me now that it was kind of weird that she asked me. And I,
But as you know, what you like is why she asked you.
we'll go with that. And
Okay,
so,
right?
yeah. And so I said to her, "Pretend like you're making out with the
Boom.
love of your life.
Boom. That's
Be,
exactly
be
right.
passionate about it."
Yeah.
Get
Well, that
into
makes
it.
sense. I
And
mean,
then just
obviously.
make sure and swallow. I'm just saying. I don't get it. The handful of people who don't swallow it, what the fuck? There's no excuse for it. I don't give a shit what your excuse is. Just take it like a big girl and just, yes.
Do people like spit off to the side or like
No.
how does
So
that work?
I've had
I'm
like,
just curious
There's
how that
people
works.
that are disgusted by that.
yeah.
So, but what do you do? Do they hold it in their mouth
Here's
and like
the thing.
run to
So
the sink?
for me now in my dating age, because the women I date, those I'm
They all
very
swallow.
99% of them
Yeah.
swallow. Now, do I know if they like it or not? I really don't know. No, do I care?
I
No, do I
it didn't
care?
come up in conversation.
That's
I didn't
right.
ask.
So for me, like I think it for me, it comes into a whole creation of a vibe, right? If you're feeling passionate, that vibe is running it, a chick will swallow 100% of the time when I'm with them. Not because I'm so awesome, but I am so awesome.
Okay.
So, but no, it's just the vibe. It's just like they're feeling the vibe, right?
Yeah.
But
And it's super awkward if she's like, hold on.
like she's like, and I've had that happen where a chick, they'll let me finish off in their mouth and then they will like
Run.
Run?
Yeah, like how exciting and sexy is that?
Yeah.
But I'll
Like,
let it.
so sad.
But
What?
I was like, oh, that's so sad.
I know, right? Exactly. So at this age, I'm 42. I'll be 43 in December. Like I know what I like, what I don't like.
Right.
I like someone who is all about it because I'm all about sex in every possible facet. I like sex, the act of it. Every single act.
We
of it.
know, Bernie.
Yes.
We
So,
know.
But the good thing is, not only do I get to enjoy it, but my partner, whoever it is at that moment, gets to enjoy the fuck out of it also because there's passion in
Yeah.
every possibility behind it. Like
Right.
I will go down
That's
on
the
a
whole
chick.
goal.
Yeah, I'll go down on a chick. I will make out with a chick after she's gone down on me, and
We're all just
Swallow
trying
it all.
to feel good.
yeah,
I guess.
it's all
Yeah.
about feeling phenomenal. So,
Right.
but yeah, so that's
So
my whole
s-
question again, going back to the whole ABCs, the alphabet, or how do y'all do it? And,
So then, why don't we go to our new segment?
Oh.
But Marcella, why
Oh,
don't
the
you
new one?
do
All right.
some
do we do the question of the day
refills?
first?
Wait, what?
No, that comes last.
The last
I'm
one.
doing
Okay.
what?
Refills.
You want to share?
You could.
Probably should.
Come here.
Yeah.
It'll be much more intimate.
Oh yes,
Just
I
take
like
your-
this.
Take your
Come here
mic-
and spell coconut.
Oh God!
Let me roll over there.
Yeah.
Why don't you
Coconut your ass over
right.
here.
Take
Twerk your ass over there, Marcella.
Coconut your way
Already
over
got the
there.
shoes off. I like your style.
Yeah.
Dude, this is so fucking
It's like
great.
my interview in Detroit.
My
I
favorite
mean, if
show
you
ever.
guys could feel the vibe in this place, I mean, good lord.
Y'all just, are you ready? Hold on.
No, I think we're all anticipating
Yeah,
you
no,
waiting
I am
for this like
very
read
ready.
right now is what it is.
I'm not really ready either.
No, you shouldn't be.
Oh, man.
I read the
We'll prepare
script. You
for
should
this.
not be ready.
So I'm not ready for a reason. I didn't want to know. You know. Okay, she's filming.
Oh God.
Wait, Spider. What's happening with my mic? Hello. Okay. I'm back.
You're good. All right.
Okay,
Y'all
we're ready.
All right.
So the highlighted areas are mine.
Okay. I won't take those from you.
Thank you.
And now, the Two Posh podcast presents Reading Erotica with Friends. Erotica with Friends.
I'm already dying. Okay.
All right, hold on, because I'm going to read this narration.
All
here.
right.
Garv Whalen could not spend 3 hours straight at work without being sexually active. It was the truth. It was not that he was a sex maniac or one of those shady men who eyed women when they walked past. He simply needed sex like women need Vogue. All right, that's a fucked up line. Sorry. Moving on. Anna caught his eye the minute he saw her face. She had a slender figure with a classic combination of green eyes and dark hair. That's Marcella to a T.
Yeah. Brown
God.
blonde.
God, he wanted her, and he wanted her now. He approached her.
Hey.
She glanced up from her paperwork, surprise etched onto her face.
Do I know you?
You do now.
She left. He grimaced. It wasn't one of his better pickup lines, no doubt. Evidently, she didn't think so either.
Look, I'd love to chat, but maybe some other time.
Still you.
Oh, that's still me. Oh, Tyrant, evidently. She didn't. That is you, right?
Still you.
No, it's all
Listen, you sexy talkers, y'all better get this shit together.
Yeah,
'Cause,
so-
let's do this
right.
over.
You do until the,
Oh.
the other chord.
Oh, Tyrant.
Maybe it's just
Tyrant. Tyra's. I was reading the wrong part. Hold on.
It is weird
Yeah.
how that sentence followed that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is so good.
for sure.
This is so
Tyra
good.
is
This
having
so
a
good.
full department meeting in 5 minutes.
Then, suddenly, she clapped her hand over her mouth. Garv grinned.
It's all right. I'd be worried if you didn't call her that.
Jesus.
I sound like Christian Bale.
Dude, that was good. You were like Batman right there. I saw Batman.
I'm Batman.
That was good. That
She
was
withdrew
fucking
her
good.
hand and smiled at him.
You gotta do that.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Hey, can you come to the store cupboard with me for a sec?
Why?
Her eyebrows creased in confusion.
I can't do that. I have Botox.
Oh my God.
I can't move my eyebrows.
But they're moving.
Is that Botox in your face or an O shot?
Or a shot in your pants.
I wouldn't mind that
Is that Botox in your face or an O shot in your pants? That's perfect.
We're adding our own line.
I like this.
Actually, what we want to do for
this is
Transcend
so
Med
funny.
Spa is have a lips and lips
Oh my God.
deal where we do O shot and
that's what's up.
and
Lips.
lip filler
Are you
injection.
serious?
Yeah.
This is good.
Oh my
Lips
God,
and
that's
lips.
amazing.
This is so funny.
Okay,
All right, let's move
sorry,
on.
yeah, back to it. Okay,
I'm dying right now.
okay, so you did your
I did
eyebrows.
my Y, yeah, with my eyebrows.
Her eyebrows. Important. Hesitantly, she drew her eyes away from her mountain of files.
Okay.
They walked quietly. She exuded unwillingness. I don't like where the story's going. What had he been thinking? She was probably going to call security or something, if he even attempted to ask her. Still, some unknown force kept him moving. They entered the tiny, dimly lit store cupboard, and he shut the door before turning around to her face. Suddenly, the garbled sentence tumbled out.
I'm sorry.
Can I fuck you?
He asked more slowly, then cringed. My God, was that really how creepy that sounded? Yes, it was. It sounded okay in his head. She stared at him for a moment or two, then slowly nodded.
Are you serious?
She nodded again. He moved in. The kiss was tentative. Oh, yes. All right, good. We have this on camera. The kiss was tentative. As each discovered what the other had to offer. Then her taste overwhelmed him. And he increased the pace. They barely made it to the floor.
So sweaty.
He felt the many gentle curves to her soft, feminine body. They were truly each other's. It was amazing, he thought, how some people waited until marriage, some did not, and some never
Agreed.
experienced this beautiful art in the entire course of their lives. Who's not having sex? Sorry, I'm baffled by this story.
Oh.
He unbuttoned her shirt and cast it aside. Fuck that shirt. Sorry, I lost my place. There we go. He did not stop to look at what she was wearing underneath because he did not give a fuck. But later, he vaguely recalled that it was black and lacy. His fingers fumbled over her back for an eternity.
Where the fuck?
Is this me?
Yes, it is. She seemed to have been enjoying the scratching motions on her back. I don't know whose line this is.
How does this thing? This guy's a real poet.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, right. It's front fastening.
Oh, I hate those.
Suck it up.
What the fuck?
He's getting ready to have sex
Sorry,
with her
all
in the
right.
office store
Yeah.
closet, and he's
Suck it
bashing
up.
her front fastening bra.
All right.
Oh my God.
He unfastened it.
Oh my gosh.
He didn't remember what her breasts looked like. What the fuck? But they felt whole and round and jiggled a lot.
Oh my God.
Sorry. All right. Later, reflecting on the whole experience, he thought a lot about how women put up with those. Hey, but then again, he couldn't imagine sex without the boobs. Oh, put up
Makes
with
sense.
their boobs. Okay, got you. His fingers explored her body,
His teeth.
his teeth on her ear. Sometime around when his tongue found her navel,
Oh shit.
he found himself being
This is good.
undressed.
This is
Soon,
good.
he slid her pants off.
Oh my God.
I can't take my pants
Are we acting this out
Yeah,
here,
no,
guys? I
I
mean,
think-
I just say, you know,
Simon says.
I'm just saying to really get the feel of this,
Yeah,
guys.
like
we need to
I-
work this. We need to act this out.
Tasha would do it.
Yeah.
Hey, what would Tasha do? Let's say just Tasha.
I need to live by that.
I'm
now.
just saying. I do now. I do. I live by the Tasha rule for sure.
Reset. Soon, he slid her pants off. I think that's your line,
Oh.
Marcella.
Wait.
What?
Do you have something?
Someone has to say he groaned.
He groaned. I couldn't get to them.
He's laughing
Are
so
you-
hard.
Are you serious?
He asked again.
Yeah. Now, do you have something or not?
Suppose.
He rummaged in his briefcase briefly, then extracted a condom. Okay, now this makes sense. They continued. His ears picked up on the tapping.
Stop it.
Stop what?
The tapping.
That's not me.
What?
Fuck, it's not me.
Get dressed.
Is this a horror story?
I know. I'm like, hold on a second. The
There was
getting
a-
dressed part ruined the story.
There was a flurry as they flung their clothes onto themselves.
That's mine.
No, it's mine.
It's mine, I say.
So you wear a bra.
Of course not.
That's why I said it's mine.
Oh, right.
Idiot.
All right.
Hey,
They eventually finished, and he unlocked the door.
What? That's the story?
Yeah, it was Tyrant Tyra.
Oh. is that
That's
me?
that's someone
Tyrant
new.
Tyra?
I'll play Tyrant Tyra.
Oh.
Mr. Whalen, what are you doing in there? And my goodness, Miss Jones.
we were,
We were just.
um,
No, we.
Tyra eyed them beetily. Mr. Whalen, please follow me. He inwardly groaned and followed her to the office. She shut the door. Mr. Whalen, this is a serious breach of office policies.
This is me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He wasn't.
No,
Oh, that's.
you
Me?
just say I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
he wasn't. Oh, her smell. Wait, what? She lowered her
Mom, where'd you
voice.
find the story?
Wait.
I don't know.
She told me it was weird before she
I
sent
told
it
you
to
it
me.
was weird. It was just a
This
trying
is a trial run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
It
is
is.
definitely a fucking trial run, pre-run here. We're gonna get this right
all
because
let's see.
I feel like we could make something
wasn't-
up better.
I
than
know.
that.
Yeah,
yeah,
no shit.
I think so too.
Oh, her smell.
was terrible.
She lowered her voice, but I'll let you off just this once.
Is that the story?
Really?
Yes, but
Okay, it
you'll
was not
you'll come
great.
to my house tonight. Holy shit.
The
This is
end.
funny.
I'll
So-
Uber. I lost my driver's
So
license
I-
last week.
I think we had
Oh,
sex in
no.
the closet. I'm not sure if it ever even happened.
No,
You know, I'm
we
just
did.
saying.
I
Said
feel
we
like-
finished and it was the best you ever had. So
She
It
squirted.
was.
That way,
She
please.
squirted in this one.
I
right
had the
here.
ocean
That's
on.
right.
Yeah,
That's
that's right.
exactly right.
yeah, like all the
I'm just saying.
electrical circuits in there shorted out because
That's right.
You ruined
I like
it
this.
with-
I like
your
this a
orgasm.
lot. So for those
Oh
of you,
yeah, it shattered the glass.
that's right. No, that's what Tasha and I will do. We will shatter the glass.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
You know. But this is good. This is good. This is a good first
good.
pre-trial.
No, no,
I mean,
it
it
was.
wasn't
Better
the greatest.
It
story.
was. No,
More
the,
like,
the story wasn't great.
I know,
The chemistry over here, though.
Oh, that was
Fantastic.
great.
I agree.
I just feel like, y'all need to just go have
To
some
a
coffee or
closet?
something together. Yeah.
Right,
and
right.
then create the story and
Right
bring it
or
back
wrong,
on there.
Bring
I'm
it
just
back.
saying.
Yeah.
We need to go to a closet.
Do you have
I'm
a
just saying.
closet? I need to refill the printer with some ink.
See, it's already starting off much better right now.
Where do you keep the paper for the printer, Marcella?
Back here? Hold on. Let me go
I
get
need
it.
you to change
Yeah.
my spool. That's it.
I don't even know how to work a printer.
I need
God.
I need a bunch of paper clips and maybe
Let
a
me show you
maybe-
how to work my printer spool.
Just
This is
follow
good.
me.
maybe a stapler.
Did my ink get all over your shirt? Sorry.
So,
Got some
next segment,
papers I
right?
need to
Next
stamp.
yes.
Oh my god, that was the best one right there. This is
my
fucking
God.
good.
Wait,
Wrong one.
wait. Oh my God, I'm so hot. I mean, that wasn't very vulgar. So okay.
You
No,
know, it
like-
probably could have been,
Yeah,
but
it could have.
it was just a
It was
first go
very
round.
disappointing.
Just
I
like
think the
first
closet
base.
space over there, you guys get comfortable. Let's reread this whole thing.
To be fair, it does. The title of this does
What's the
say
title?
The 5-minute romance.
yeah.
So,
Makes
you know,
sense.
It wasn't the best, but it's
We'll
all I
get
could find.
better.
Just over 4 minutes.
That was good.
5 minutes.
That's a
a
good
little.
record.
lies.
Thank you, O-Shot. There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Dude, that's pretty fucking funny. I'm not
I
gonna
think
lie.
we're at
Question of the day.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
The two posh girls ask the question of the day.
Curtis, which one is Tasha here? I'm just saying.
Oh, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Can you be?
I love this. Sorry, by the way. Sorry, right now we're doing, before you question today, we're
I
looking.
can't.
I mean, we're doing,
You gotta-
looking at the
hold on.
vaginas. Just saying.
Can you be a fuckboy to one person and not to another?
100%.
Yeah, of course.
It depends. He may finally meet that one woman he really respects. I won't say it can't happen, but the odds are that he will eventually be a fuckboy to any female.
They didn't even hear it.
Oh my God.
That
So
he
you have
doesn't
to
give
read-
a
I
shit.
absolutely read it. We can multitask. We're looking at vaginas and we can hear
He
what you're
just-
saying.
Can you be a
So-
fuckboy to multiple people?
Thank you.
Like,
Yes.
who cares? We
yes,
just,
you can. That's right. We're identifying
what we were doing was way
vaginas,
more important than that.
Way more important right now.
I don't
So
know
that-
because I
that's-
have never been a fuckboy.
And she,
before.
Miss
shout out
Polly
to
can't
you.
really give. Anyone else can't really give.
Well,
a-
then you get
I don't
no.
think-
I was
yeah,
going to
no.
say, like, it's not a fair. I don't think for you guys to answer. You can say
you
it,
and
but
Curtis have to answer.
yeah, Curtis and I and Spider can
And
answer that one.
Spider.
Oh,
So
and Spider.
I think it's absolutely possible to be a fuckboy to one and not to the other, just because at the end of the day, there are certain people I feel connections with certain people. There's certain people I want to have sex with only. And certain
Okay.
people that kind of, there's a little bit more to it that I can see it going there. But, it just depends. I mean, right now I'm in a phase in life where I'm
You're just a
enjoying
fuckboy.
I'm enjoying just doing
You're-
what I want to do
but you're
on
a-
my terms, not answering to anybody. And
And
I'm
that's-
enjoying that.
That's
Okay.
that's being called a fuck by other people. Like,
But that's
if
also
you don't feel like that, what the fuck does
No.
that even matter?
The thing is, I think people will say that there's a jealousy to it, and it may go with the part of also being a douchebag. But it's all subjective to somebody who may be jealous of something or whatnot. If you act like a fucking douchebag, that's a different thing. But if you're doing your own thing and you're not,
Bernie,
tell me I'll answer it.
how many girls that you go home with?
shit.
Yesterday.
What?
Go ahead.
On the first date,
You know, I'll give the right answer. Go ahead.
I know, but I want to know how many girls that you go home with on the first date do you call back?
Oh, 100%. Unless it's a truly a one night stand, then I'll still call them back. I'm not that. It doesn't feel awkward to me where there's ever sex and then it's like, fuck, I don't want to call them. Unless, actually, I can't think of anyone, and I've
so
had sex
everyone you
quite
go
a
home,
bit.
you have sex a lot on first date.
I don't have sex that often. Okay, I do,
like-
but no, not at all. No.
Yes, you do with a lot of different people on the first date.
Okay.
So how
You're a
often do you
skank,
call
Bernie.
them back?
100% of the time.
The next day you call them?
I will
Every single
absolutely.
one of them?
Do I like sit and think? I'm like, okay, I need to call them back. It's not on my
But
to-do
maybe
list
they
of
don't
it.
want to be called either.
But that's
Because
the thing.
some girls
It's
want that
different.
too.
I
Right?
get it. In certain situations, there can be some girls who go home with a guy. They're like, fuck, what the fuck did I do? I feel pretty confident that if a girl wakes up with me, they're not like, fuck, what did I just wake up to? I take care of myself. I know I'm a good looking guy. I'm not vainly saying that. I take pride in the fact that I take care of myself. And 100% of the people that I have sex with is super consensual. So they're wanting to have sex as much with me as I want with them. And I'm not arrogantly saying that. It's just at my age.
Well,
that's where I'm at.
obviously, yeah.
But what I'm saying is if I have sex with someone or someone has sex with me, it's not this awkward part of like, we had sex, it was so fucking weird, it was like forced, and now I can't talk to him, I'm not gonna talk to him.
No,
I'll
I
fucking
just
talk
want
to
to
him.
know
and-
if you
Yeah.
call them the next
all the
day.
time.
Every time.
Yeah.
You call and say what?
Hey,
you
what's up? What's up? Like it's
Do you
not
see
a weird
them again? Do you make a plan to see
no,
them again?
not even kind of. Not all about it. Not because some people it's I mean
See?
but I don't have any
That's-
one night stands
yeah,
where I'm like
but
I
that's
meet a
not
girl at a bar.
100% on Bernie. That's
Yeah.
that's a 50-50
yeah,
thing.
I feel like you're kind of that's hard.
Yeah,
that's a little bit
no,
unfair.
not at all. No, and I don't necessarily feel even that's like unfair. It's a reasonable question. I think it's reasonable.
Well,
to
I
ask
think
the question.
because she has taught us, like her daughters,
to
like,
not be like Bernie.
You don't just don't have
Don't be
sex
slutty like Bernie.
on
Yes,
the first night,
actually have.
and you like.
Actually,
Yes.
not just the first, like not a lot of them.
So
Were you,
I want to
were you
ask
that same
Curtis.
way
I
with
want to
Gino though.
Yes.
Okay.
So here's my thought, Curtis. I want to hear. Let me explain
That's
what I
why-
think, and then I want to hear what you think. And I want, I know you'll give it to me honestly. So the way I feel about
agree.
it,
Don't even think for yourself.
So no, I know I feel like you'll give me an honest answer. So here's my rationale with sex and everything. I would rather have sex with someone on a first date and know what I'm getting myself into, because I feel like if there's an incompatibility sexually, like and for me, even if they don't like the way I go down on them or
You
whatnot.
know, we fight about this.
Yeah, we talk about this all the time. And I'm very vocal that sex is so important to me, especially at my age. Not that I'm so old, I'm only 42, but I'll be 43 in December. And because I know more of what I want now, I don't want to waste time. If I can like someone, but they're a bad kisser which is true. There's plenty of good looking people who are fucking horrible
But
kissers.
what if you fall in love first?
But that's the thing is because,
That makes
Let
it different.
Curtis answer.
but the
too.
thing is sex. If
But
you
he has
kiss,
to hear my side first.
No, but-
no, for sure. I think her side's legitimate because it's a real side. But let me explain and then go from hers. I feel like if the sex is off, if the blowjob's off, if they smell down there, like those are all real things, right? It's a comical part to laugh, but it's true. Like if there's not the hygiene, if they have a hairy bush, if there's all these different things, those are things that are important to me. So
I would hate to really like someone and put that vibe out that I like them and say all the stuff that brings them in to like me more, and then we have sex finally, and then it's like, this is not good.
Okay,
and now
it's my turn.
Okay.
So you are actually
A slut.
the male gigolo slut. Yes,
Oh,
you are.
Jesus.
I'm just honest. Most guys think this way.
It is true.
Most guys don't have the
think that
balls
way.
and the confidence to think this way.
No.
Yeah.
Because you know why?
Why?
When you have a girl that doesn't do that, and you can actually fall in love with her first, then there's a totally different passion about having sex with that girl, because it's a buildup of all kinds of things. You get to know each other. You don't even get the chance to know those people.
He's like, I get to know them very well.
Well, but that's totally
with that being
different
said,
getting to know them.
let's go on that side. Let's say that I don't have sex with someone for 5 dates. Let's say
5 days
for a
is
month.
still
Let's
too
say 2
soon.
months. Let's say just for
Okay,
the sake
2
of this
months. Go ahead,
conversation,
2 months.
I haven't had sex with someone for 2 dates. And how long do you wait to kiss? Just what'd you say? Would you say I think you should wait how many dates?
Oh, I
She
don't.
waited 6 months to kiss her husband.
right,
I heard last
exactly.
night.
But if you
It
could,
wasn't really 6 months.
But if you could
he
say-
likes to exaggerate.
if you could say, yeah, I think Bernie, I wouldn't kiss someone for how many dates?
I don't
a
know.
month?
There's not a like.
Is there? But if I'm just saying, like,
But I'm for sure not kissing anyone on the first date.
okay, so
not on the second date and not on the third date.
Okay.
For sure.
so
not
let's
kissing
say
anyone.
4 dates into it, which is let's
Maybe.
say over the
I
course
don't
of a
kiss on
month.
the first date.
Let's say over a month,
Or-
right?
Mhm.
You've taken, let's say, 1 date in a week. So it's 4. She doesn't kiss to the 4th date. So I mean, she's married for 20 years, but we're hypothetically on that one.
Yeah.
But so let's say that in that 1 month, there's been no sex, there's been no
No.
kissing. Just hear my whole
Right,
thing,
I'm here.
right?
I'm listening.
And it's awesome. It's organic. It's just a great connection.
Yeah.
And then I kiss this girl. It's a fucking atrocious kiss. Hear my whole thing because I think it's reasonable.
no,
you
it's
c-
not because
It
Let
is-
him talk.
No.
Go ahead.
It's very. I'm telling you, it's reasonable because it's factually reasonable because it's how I feel. So the reasonable part is if like I've kissed a handful in my life and just a couple, and there's women that I've kissed that are just like when you kiss them, it's organic, it matches, it just your tongue's moved the right way and all this stuff. And then I've kissed people, it's just like what the fuck is going on here the whole time. You're like,
But
this
don't
is
you
a
feel
bad-
like that's a chemistry thing?
Not at all.
No,
Fuck no.
people
Well,
are
let
just
me ask
bad
you.
kissers.
Yes, and there's people who are bad in bed. Like there's guys, yes, there are guys who will come in 60 seconds. It's not me having to guess it. There's a fucking fact. There's guys who can't keep an erection for long. We have a business here on top of reconstructive part. There's men who can't keep orgasm. They can't. I mean, it's a known fact that there's some men who suffer from coming too quickly, and it pisses their women off because they love the guy, but they struggle with the guy because I love him, but he can't satisfy me sexually, so they go outside their relationship. So the point is you can have all the love and all the stuff in that, but why would you want to? If we were forced to be in this life, having to deal with shit just to try
I
to
don't
make
care. I
ourselves
think you're wrong.
hold on
Nope.
to having to make ourselves deal with stuff that are controllable. Why would we want to be in a relationship?
you don't
Why
want
would
it.
we want to be in a relationship and love that's mediocre when we have the ability to choose our partner
You know,
to make
Brittany,
it better?
you know
Well,
all the right words to say to make girls feel their way, and then they go home with you because they think that if you say that, then they're going, "Oh shit, I won't have a
No, no,
chance
no,
with
no,
him
no.
Dude,
if I don't go
he
home
means
with
that
him."
shit though. Do you not?
I mean, every bit of
like
that,
he
He
but-
can't
mean
but I
ever get
mean
to
that.
know and really get to the level of really falling in love. It's impossible.
So let me ask you this. So you guys have been in my life, and I've had 2 serious girlfriends. I was engaged to
It's true.
Varia, and then I had
Mhm.
Stacy.
Mhm.
And I went to when I was engaged to Varia, and Varia and I are friends. We actually went out the other night. No, we're friends. Like we're totally cool. Nothing crazy. Like we went out just a friendly date. It's an ex-fiance of mine. Like we're really cool. And we had a bad breakup. And when I was engaged to her, like I was fully in it. I didn't cheat. I didn't do none of that stupid shit. And then when I was dating Stacy, you guys knew that.
Yeah.
Like we had
I
Stacy
know.
on as a guest here.
I know.
And so I was
you're good.
fully involved. Like when I'm in it, I'm in it to
Yeah.
win. But for me to want to not date anybody else, for me to want to say I'm going to bring it into one person, that everything has to line up. They have to, the sex has to be great. I mean, love is not enough for everybody because here's the deal. I mean, if love was enough, there would be so much divorce.
Well, of course. That's,
right?
But we talk about that all the time. What is your answer?
Yeah.
I forgot the question.
The question-
What is the question anyway? Do you have to have sex on the first date?
Yeah,
or do you
we're-
have sex on the first date?
Well, it's a.
She waits for a month. She's saying wait for a month for kissing and then wait for months before. And I'm like, I want to find it immediately.
Yeah. I think it's a huge continuum. I'm 45, so I've been dating women for like 28 years, and it's changed. Society has evolved. There was this like sexual revolution. I feel like around the time that Sex and the City came out, it used to be like in college, you have sex with a girl, and you would only ever hear her say, "Yeah, that guy fucked me. He did this to me." And then after that show, you started hearing women own it and say, I fucked that guy.
Yep.
And you didn't hear it before then. And now it was women taking control of it and be like, no, I did that. No, I ghosted that guy. It used to, and so sort of the tides have turned. And so I think you'll honestly find everything out there. There'll be some women that are sort of old school about it, right? Nothing wrong with it. There's some that it's a lot more common now that a lot of women, first, second date, there's nothing wrong with it, and they're confident. They're not emotionally scarred from anything by it. Less people are worried about like the number of partners they've had. That used to be a thing.
Yeah, it did. Now I don't give a shit.
I think there's less labeling. There's more competition among women. Women are so competitive where like I've seen friends like have sex with a girl and then like it doesn't work out fine. Then like the girl's roommate will go after them and it's a competition.
True.
Like women are very competitive.
There you go.
Shout out to the roommates.
Yeah.
She's gonna do the coconut on his dick.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so I don't know that there's a right way and a wrong way. There are just
Different ways.
Yeah.
It's different ways.
But
and
what's your thought though? So
my
I
own
agree with
thought?
you. There's ways, right? There's different things. But the question is, what's your thought? Would you prefer to wait, or would you be like, I just want to know ahead of time, kind of, or is it depending on the vibe?
My preference has always been consistently, I would prefer to not be embarrassed. I almost never make the first move unless I am absolutely positive.
100%.
And so
I'm the same way.
I've had, I'm just like, and you know what? The more, and this is not to fuck with anyone. It's just because I don't want to embarrass myself and assume that someone wants to be kissed or fucked when they don't, right?
Yeah,
and so I always play it safe because I don't care if I gotta wait a week or 2 weeks or a month or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. And so, where the hell was I going with that?
No, you're talking about you were going into what your preference is. So
and so it's.
But like his answer, I like his answer.
So what's the difference between his answer and my answer?
Because it's totally different.
It's not different.
It
Like,
is absolutely
no,
different.
so my answer is the same in the sense
you
of
would
that.
not wait.
My sense, no. So my answer is the same in the sense of here's the facts of what I've experienced. What I've experienced is that my ability to conversate, because I'm very real, I'm very raw. You guys know that. I say what I'm thinking. I'm articulated with how I say it. I'm a business professional. I work in medicine, so I'm smart. Also, I take good care of myself. So there's not a. Hold on. Let me say the whole thought
Can't win
first.
an argument.
No. But let me say the whole part. So the reality is that I know there's a certain package I bring to the table. Not arrogantly saying that. Like I am. I'm clinical. I'm smart. I can have a conversation in a sense, medically and clinically with them, right? But I do take care of myself. I'm also smart enough to know when I see an opening. If it's like an opening in the sense of I'm getting the vibe that girl is open to it, that is when I can move. Never have I ever pushed the envelope if a girl.
I never say that.
I didn't
would
think you were
never
accusing
think
that. But what I'm saying is, I only go forward with the move of like, you know what, I'm going to figure this out when I know that she wants to know what it's like too.
But Bernie,
100%.
listen.
But to your point, it's a lot more common these days that like first, second, third date, it's pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, but listen to me. You're an extremely handsome,
Thank
young,
you. Tasha, are you
smart-
listening?
Yeah,
Tasha, are you
it's true.
listening?
Tasha, I'm telling you, it's the truth. He's an extremely handsome, young, beautiful,
Oh, I love you for the last second point.
successful, really loyal. You're a wonderful person all the way in this package, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
You need to understand a woman's point of view. Like the women you go out with, they're going to fall in love with you right away because you also have that like flirty personality.
Yeah.
So you have that chemistry going on. And then you say these things and a woman is going to think, shit, if I don't have sex with him, he's not gonna call me back.
That's,
Do you
but
say
no, not at
He's
all.
not saying that to them.
No, that's not. So I'm not saying so when I do have sex with someone, and and it's a vibe, and I've been intimate with someone on whatever way it is, whether it's regular sex or oral sex or whatever. Like I still have a friendship or relationship with that person, and I mean, I've never ever I'm
ghosted.
telling you, there's never been a time where I've ghosted anyone. Not once in my adulthood. Like maybe in my 20s, I did some stupid shit like that.
Right, like now
But
that you're older.
Yeah, because I don't think it needs to be
is
weird.
An age thing too.
Yeah.
Like a
100%.
young kid guy, like in his early 20s, teenager probably will do the ghosting.
You don't understand yourself.
never,
you don't understand
ever-
other
For
people.
sure.
I'll never go sound like I just don't think there's any it's not necessary because I feel confident of what I think and how I feel, and it's very consensual, and I would never make someone feel that bad about it. And I think that's why I enjoy sex so much, because I'm getting the vibe that whoever I'm intimate with, they're feeling just as much of they're enjoying the moment and as much. So
There you
but
go.
yeah. That was a good. This has been a good show. I will say this has been my favorite show we've ever done.
Ever, I told you.
Ever.
Really,
It's
Curtis?
Tasha's favorite show too.
I love you,
Curtis.
Tasha.
Curtis Crane, you killed the Two Posh podcast
Fucking
today.
seriously.
In an amazing
Best ever,
way.
dude. Ever.
So we are gonna count on you every month.
Yeah.
I
now
almost
you're
don't want the show
stuck.
to end right now because I'm like, this is such a good show.
I know.
What else can we talk about?
Hey, we still
Let's
got
do it
time.
every month.
Dude,
I
this
have
would be
to
so
once
good.
a month.
Pee.
So we
You should pee.
thank you
Go
for
ahead.
everyone for listening. Remember, please, to follow us on all social media,
Yes.
on all podcast platforms, YouTube channel. Subscribe so you don't miss any shows like this
Oh,
because they're
so
gonna
good.
keep coming.
This is
Thank
so
you.
fucking good.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Thank you for having me.